Hello and welcome to this week's NoMorePly Beyond the Board. In today's video we're going to explore why having a very good pull out and pull through strength is of all importance when using fibre cement boards, particularly in conjunction with EWI, external wall insulation systems. Just in case anybody's not quite sure, an external wall insulation system is where you're often retrofitting insulation to the outside of a building and then finishing off with a thin coat silicone render system. So I've touched on two different tests here, pull out and pull through. With EWI, really pull out testing is the most crucial, but let's just unpack what the difference is between pull out and pull through. Pull out is when you fix into the board and you test how much resistance there is to pulling the fixing back out. So this affects any hanging weight off the board and anything that's been fixed into the board. So that's a pull out test. A pull through test is when you fix into the board with a fixing and then you pull the fixing right through the board and back out the other side. That's really testing the resistance to the fixing being pulled through, including the screw head. As mentioned, with EWI and most render installations, the most important one of these is the pull out testing. When you're fixing into the NoMorePly fibre cement boards on the outside of a building, you need to be 100% sure that whatever you're fixing into it isn't going to pull out of those fixings and end up landing on the floor, or worse, causing injury. However, ultimately on the outside of a building, whether that be on a single story or high rise, you need to combine both pull out and pull through testing to make sure that when you're fixing that board up onto the outside of the building, that you're going to have the resilience and resistance to adverse weather conditions, whether that be high winds or driving rain. With regards to EWI, often you have the fibre cement board that then has a breather membrane onto it, that then has the external wall insulation somewhere around 150mm is typical, and then you put the base coat along with the render mesh onto the insulation, and then you apply your finish coat to the top. Now the reason that pull-out testing is so crucial is that when you're fixing that insulation, often as I say 150mm or more, you need that fixing to go right through the insulation and it's being fixed directly into the carrier board. In our case, the NoMorePly 12mm render carrier board. So it's super important that whatever is fixed on the outside of there has the resistance from that fixing to stop it pulling out and, as I say, landing on the floor or worse. When it comes to fixing into fibre cement boards, in particular the NoMorePly boards, we're happy to report that they hold incredibly high weights and are extremely strong when fixed into. For an example, the pull-out resistance on our 12mm boards is well in excess of 1 kilonewton, which compared to other products out there is considerably higher. When working with render manufacturers and EWI manufacturers such as EcoRend, we have proved that our boards really do stand out in the industry as one of the best pull-out strengths out there. Obviously, when you're working with building control and specification, it's important that you match the whole system build-up with what's required for your build. But what we can assure you is when using 12mm fibre cement board as an external sheathing board or EWI carrier board, that these pull-out strengths are extremely high and will give you a very secure fixing to ensure that your complete build is not only up to scratch but is completely safe for now and for years to come. Make sure that your next build is compliant and meets or even beats the necessary standards that are set out. Get in touch with us to discuss your project. You can reach us on the phone at 0113 2022 010. You can email us sales@sts-uk.com, or you can hop on our website and send in a live chat message that will be answered by one of our technical team who can advise you exactly on the installation method, the build-up method to make sure that your next project is absolutely spot on. Thanks again for watching. I hope you're enjoying these short form videos. If you've got any suggestions about what you would like to see in the next video, please do drop me a DM, message me on my mobile, which is 07848 454 629. Text, WhatsApp, call, all of it's good. and we'll look forward to covering any topics that you would like to see in the next NoMorePly Beyond the Board video series. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.